Get motivated with Mr. Smiles, Vinney Chopra. He is also known as Mr. Enthusiasm. He will share and challenge you each week on great topics on how to get excited, how to really make things happen in your business, and change your life for the better. Here is Vinney with this week's Motivation Inspiration.
Hi guys, welcome to your weekly Motivation Power Talk with Mr. Smiles, Vinney Chopra. Hi Vinney, how you doing today?
Hi Alicia, it's great. It's cold out here in California. We live near San Francisco, in Danville, Black Hawk, and it's kind of cold.
Yeah, no, San Francisco can be really cold. I used to live there, so it could be like I used to live over the bridge, and I would drive over and have to put on 5 layers to come over the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yes, so true, so true. It's temperature difference is like sometime, 30 degrees, 20 degrees.
Sure. For sure, because I used to work right there on the wharf. But anyways, today I want to talk to you. Well, guys, if you guys like what we're talking about, please like, comment, and share, and make sure you turn on the little subscribe button so you guys can always go into your mailbox whenever we publish. So, but today I want to talk about inner strength. Do you like that subject, Tiffany?
Oh my gosh, yes. Inner strength is so important. The self-confidence and how to cope with all the, our ups and downs in life and how we can really make ourselves happy and contented. I think those things come to my mind. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. So actually, that brings you right to my first question, which is, what is your definition of inner strength?
Inner strength, as I look at it, it's the strength you have built within you over the time period, Alicia, and also through your experiences in life. That's the huge part, because when we are born, of course, the inner strength is not there, but as we grow up and with the circumstances some people get higher inner strength. Some really get on a different path, right? So all those things make us the person we are. And I think the inner strength comes when we ask ourselves, why I'm here. Find the definition of inner self-worth, by putting ourselves first. It just puts us on a different frame of mind of inner strength. Many times when we don't put ourselves first to take care of our body, take care of our mind, all those things, then we are kind of, lagging that, right? And I think mentally and emotionally, we can really make us stronger. No, there are different ways to do it. Yeah.
I agree. No, I definitely agree. And I mean, you came to this country with $7 in your pocket. So where did you get that inner strength to come here with $7? And I've heard the story, so I know it. And I mean, that had to take some strength to have, the gumption to come here with only $7 and to be where you're at now.
Yeah, I would say definitely when you are taking a big step like I did, coming 7 seas across or whatever, and I had developed some kind of strength in my mind, and I had a burning desire to come here and make a good living and go to George Washington University, which was my passion to do MBA. So the word MBA was in my mind for a few years. Actually, even through my engineering school of 5 years, it was always in my forefront in my mind. When I worked with Larsen Toobro also, I just always wanted to be doing my MBA so that I can become a manager. That was a bigger inner strength in my mind that I do want to be tough it out is the word, right? No matter what happens, when I get there, I'll figure out ways. And that's where many times, a lot of us, we can be in a different frame of mind if we just say that this is something I want very badly. If we make up our mind, our inner strength increases, is the word. It increases to make us the person we want to become.
definitely with you on that. And that actually walks me right to, so if I was struggling with inner strength, I have to get up, I have to work every day. I have a small child. But I've had a lot of things going on, but so I'm struggling with inner strength. How would you tell me to deal with that kind of situation when if I'm struggling to have the strength to get up and, hit the ground running every day?
Wow. Wow. You're right. See, that's pretty heavy, very heavy, because what happens is when our motivation kind of gets reduced, as I think, in my mind, or our inner strength becomes so like fatigue. We just don't want to, so much is going on emotionally and physically, I think. And also, with all the circumstances, you want to get out of that situation and do better for your daughter. That's your number one priority, like
Yeah.
you just said. So that is where I think you will anchor your inner strength too. So, in other words, if you want to really come out of those situations, how stressful you are mentally, physically, emotionally, with everything, like the world is coming to, down on you, right? That's how
Mhm.
we feel. We
Yeah.
feel that way. But then the biggest thing, how to come out of there, in my mind, is that you got to see the purpose. Because you say, my main purpose, I want to do everything possible for my daughter. Because
Mhm.
that's your strongest, that's your duty, along with that's your strongest link, or
Yeah,
the
it's
bond.
definitely
You
my
know?
strongest
Yeah,
thing to that I have to do all the time. My daughter comes first, and she's
she-
110% of the time. But so if I'm struggling, how would you tell me to address that?
yeah. I mean, again, the biggest thing would be to take some time yourself, right?
Mhm.
And that's sometimes it's hard too. Many of us don't want to take time to ourselves, but then when you sit down, I mean, there might be some times you have to just let it out, the negative and the by going through the situation. God, why, me, why it's happening. But then when we accept it, I think that's probably something that I believe in my own daily things, that things happen for some reason. Many times we don't know what the reasons are. We just will never, ever, ever know. But then if our mind, our thinking is that, okay, God, you gave me that, I accept, but now give me the solution. See,
Yeah.
I think that's the other thing, by going to faith and to be able to talk to very loved ones that we all have, that give us strength, inner, emotional, and everything. But the biggest thing to get out of a situation is to accept it, to just accept it.
Acceptance.
It happened. I mean, not because of me, not because of anything, but it happened. Now, God, give me strength so that I can pull through it. And that takes time. That takes time. But the biggest thing is the mental shift. If we can just make that mental shift that it's going to not last, it's going to get better, and there will be better future for my daughter and you and everything. Those kind of anchors will get us out. I don't know if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
no, it does make sense. And you actually just answered my next question, because my next question was going to be like, how would somebody struggling, like, and having this type of strength, how would I overcome it? And I think that you nailed it on the head when you said acceptance. Accept your problem, accept your situation, and then using your family, loved ones, and the reason
Correct.
why
Yeah,
uh, that you do
why?
what you do. Um, I think that is definitely key for sure. So what are some daily or weekly things that you do on a regular basis to keep your inner strength up to par where it needs to be?
I'm so glad. I was thinking about it because you had given me that question, yesterday. So I wrote down a few things. The biggest thing is that I ask myself, why? why I should be doing this, why I need to think this way, I need to take time out, like early mornings to do my preparation, things like that, right? So the whys are very big, and putting myself first, like exercising in the morning, miracle morning that I do, my routine, that really gives me a lot of strength is the word, training my mental and emotional body is so important. That's the other part. My wife cooks really good, and that's huge because keeping healthy and keeping the weight, and then again, when I decide and I commit to something, I act on it. So
Yeah.
that helps a lot, because if we can keep our own commitments to ourselves, nobody will know about it, right? But if we keep those commitments and log them and write down, I really believe in writing down goals quite a bit,
Yes.
things like that. And also embracing what scares you. That's the other thing I was thinking. Many times, things don't bother me that much. I just say, you know what, let me just take over. If I have to do it, I know that's hard many times, but unless there is something very, very, very bad kind of outcome, I think a lot of us feel procrastination comes in, but scaring, we are afraid of sometimes taking actions.
Yeah.
And isn't that true?
No, I agree. I completely agree with that.
Yeah, but again, if we are able to give ourselves, like get connected to ourselves, I think that's the key to inner strength. If we can just feel the purpose and the connection that what we are doing is the only way I know of God, and I know you're going to help me through this tough situation.
So having a good belief system definitely helps.
It does. It really does. And also the social circle also helps a lot, because see, when we are in the depressed state of our mind and body and everything, you do need other people to console with you a little bit, and then also give you the encouragement. That's the big thing, because nobody knows what you're going through. Nobody. Because we are in our own body, we know, feel, touch, emotion, everything. People might say, I know what you're going through, but that's not true.
Yeah.
It's not.
And I hate that too when people say, oh, I get it. I've been there. And I'm
No,
like, no, you're not here.
totally wrong. Totally wrong. Nobody can really feel what's going through somebody else's mind and body and everything. So the biggest thing is to encourage them and say, you will come out of it. You will. Because see, what's the reverse of it? Oh, we should talk about that. The reverse is that we go into a spiral more and more and more and more. And then it's harder to come out of the hole, if we can, go that way. Or well, we could say in the well, the longer down we go, hard to come out, right there.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with that. And a lot of people always think or always say, hey, I've been there, I've done that, you're going to be fine. But they're not in the same position as you are. So, and they're not going through the same consequences or same situation that you are. So I think it's important. So now so you do the miracle morning to keep your daily inner strength up?
Yes, I do. I do exercise. I do yoga, some yoga. I pay gratitude. That's miracle morning, right? Yes. Miracle Morning, a beautiful book by Al Rod. It's there in the book place. It's really, it gives you, it aligns you every morning. What also I find is that it declutters your mind, because our mind has so many things. So in the morning, if we can really think about what we're going to accomplish that day, give gratitude to the people from yesterday and today, so we are able to strengthen ourselves, or our inner strength, which our topic is today. It really will be marvelous. I think I would like to, tell everybody to please do it, because you got to get your positive mind ready in the morning, and your day is going to be tremendous.
I love it. I love it. So, after each episode, after each subject, I always ask for Mr. Smiles' nugget of advice. And today I want to know about how to find what is your number one nugget of advice, how to find the inner strength when you feel like there's no strength there?
That's hard. It's really, really hard. But the only person who could build the inner strength is you.
Yeah. Nobody
That's
can
the
do it for
key.
you.
That is the real key to the whole question is, okay, how soon can I realize that? And how soon I can start working on it to build the inner strength, right? I was just going to look at, I think one place I read was like, become your own best friend. Wow.
Yeah.
And when I exercise or prep for a tough assignment, I was just reading, I feel like I'm spending time with my best friend, which is us, and I love the joy of watching that person make noticeable progress and even better breakthroughs. This time spent is striving self is mentally nourishing and gives me the strength to do it again and again and again. So I think that's the time. Many times we don't take time out for ourselves, and that will make us very, very strong person.
I love it. All right, guys. Well, you just got your weekly motivation golden nugget, and you just got your weekly motivation power talk from Mr. Smiles. Please, guys, if you have any questions or want us to talk about anything, please write your comments here on the show, on the YouTube channel or on Facebook, whatever. We would love to discuss any subjects that you guys would want to hear about more. And Vinney, definitely, I definitely appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
And guys, this is going to be your weekly motivation power talk with Mr. Smiles, Vinney Chopra.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, Vinney, bye-bye. See you later.
You will be amazed at the insights Vinney will share each week. He will share his experiences. He has taken $7 to over $220 million portfolio in commercial real estate. To reach Mr. Smiles, text the word syndication to 474747 or go to his website, VinneyChopra.com.